I started going to the gym for a while ago. When I started going to the gym, I did not really gain that much progress when doing it. And it's normal in the beginning that you don't probably gain any progress, but it had gone months and close up to a year, and I'd not gained any progress at all. I believe I can show you a picture if you look up here on the screen. I'll edit the picture in, and there's a picture of me there, how I looked for roughly 1 year of training. I started changing how I trained later on though. I started fixing my diet and the way I train in the gym, which I will go over through to you today. And that is what changed my progress a lot. It made me gain a lot more muscle, and it changed how much muscle I've managed to build within a while of time. When you start going to the gym, you start usually with light weights, and it's understandable when you're in the start. You probably, if you're new to the gym or if you probably started with light weights. It was pretty normal for most of us to do that. When doing the light weights, it's good with getting your muscles maybe used to lifting and all of that type of stuff. But if you're constantly doing light weights after a very long time, you will not gain any progress, and you will really need to start switching up how you train. You need to start training with heavier weights, and start reaching failure. And this type of process is known as hypertrophy. So how hypertrophy works is that you do an exercise, heavy exercise, and you start to reach failure, and the muscle fibers in the muscles will start to break down and start building up, and they build up, and you build a lot. It's according to science, it's the way how muscle is built the best is through hypertrophy, meaning training to failure. So that means you have to reach failure at around 6 to 10 reps on all the exercises that you do, and you have to start lift heavier. I started lifting heavier on, for example, my bicep curls, and that's what within a few months managed to make my biceps grow like an immense amount. And you would probably see that as well if you started training heavier on, for example, your biceps, or in general any other muscle group that you have. And it's what's a very helpful way to start building more muscle. But you still have to keep a very good form when training heavy. A lot of people will not want to interpret what I say correctly and say that you will injure yourself. That statement is partially true. You should lift heavy, but you need to make sure that your form is still good when starting to reach failure. If you're constantly doing what's called ego lifting, meaning that you always lift with bad form and extremely heavy weight, over a long-term period, you could risk an injury in your body. You could get a severe injury or probably minor injury, but usually you will get some type of injury in the long run if you constantly ego lift. So that's why it's super important that you still keep a very good form when training heavy and trying to reach failure with doing hypertrophy. So it's important to not sacrifice the form too much, or else you could get severely injured.